Kamal, I have got one which is BOXL. It's a US stock. Yeah.
So are you holding this or are
Yes,
you looking to
I
invest?
bought it on Friday at around 1.48 because of the news that it might go up. So the news says, of course, the next few weeks it might go up to 2.2 or 2.5. So, but just wanted to have your analysis and everyone else's idea and viewpoint on this.
With that buying range, there's a gap here, 2.8.
And
So
there's a gap on, in August 11th.
here as well. So this gap seems to be filled by this downtrend. So you
No, but
could,
this gap has to be filled in from bottom up,
yeah.
not
So
top down, bottom up.
right. So that's what I was thinking that
It
if
is actually filled in from bottom up,
so, when once it starts taking uptrend, after it fills this
2.5.
gap,
It will go up
2.5.
to 3.
Yeah,
It
it
will go
would
to
fill this
3
2.5.
or even 3.5.
If you can hold for more than a week, then you could have targets of $3, 3.2. It's 3.3 it had touched, so there is a support here. So you could have a target of 3.3. Yeah, if you see that it keeps, if it is further uptrend, then you could have a stop loss of 3.3 and see if it could, if it reaches this 4.2 and the previous close on the high volume traded on 16th of July. Next resistance, if you want to sell early, you could get 100%. You could expect 100% return by. You bought it at 1.48, right? So
1.48, yeah, that's right, on Friday. Yeah.
yeah, so target of $3 would be good, over 100% return for you.
Thanks for this, Kamal. Just to let you know, I think I would like to thank Tahir and Vivek, sir. If you remember, in the last week, we discussed about IMMP and SESN, apart from TRVN, and both of them went up to our discussed levels of 1.25 and 1.8, and I made my profit. Thank you so much, sir.
Lovely.
Yeah,
A
awesome.
bottle of wine is due.
Oh, yeah, more than that. I would say, I think once things settle down, right, I think we should plan to meet sometime, everyone, if you are in Toronto or if anyone, wherever we are.
Right.
Yes.
For sure, we can plan once we are allowed to meet. Yeah, so this was one. What was the next one?
Hey, Kamal, I have one. Uh,
Ye-
DOC. It's a TSXV stock.
Right. Actually, even I was going to discuss doc and well,
Well, yeah. In fact,
yeah,
yeah, that was my next one. Yeah.
yeah. So, and there's one more member in the group who has requested for doc and well. I was going to uh, discuss these. Okay. Have you already entered this stock or?
In fact, I re-entered. I bought this stock at 55 cent. Then I sold it for 1.14. Then I re-entered again, for the 1.57. So I'm just wondering, it will go up still, or it's a time, to book the profit.
Yeah. So congratulations for your first uh, trade. You made
Yeah.
almost $1 per stock.
Yeah.
So for this, as per technical analysis, it, as you can see, it's in overbought position both in Williams R and RSI, and both are in downward because it formed a red candle on the last day. Since it touched the upper Bollinger Band and it's going downward with both Williams R and RSI indicating downward trend. So we wouldn't be surprised if it forms a red candle on Monday. If you
What was the
want
Okay.
last purchase entry?
1.57.
1.57.
That is 1.6. So you already at about 0.6 profit.
Yep.
I would say take the money home.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Vivek, sir.
I would say take the money home for the simple reason what Kamal has just said to you.
Mhm.
Williams are RSI both are in overbought position, so it is going to give you a correction.
Right. Right.
So you could
Okay.
actually take the money home and re-enter at about 1.5 or 1.6.
Around
1.5, 1.6, or if you can watch the same chart on your own computer, in case if the price dips below this mid Bollinger Band, this brown color line which you're seeing,
Mhm.
then wait for it to touch the lower Bollinger Band,
Okay.
right? Because if there is a high probability it will give you a red candle on Monday, and
Mhm.
your mid Bollinger Band will act like a resistance at 1.62, and it will go further up again. There's a high probability chance of that also.
Okay.
And why am I saying that? Because all your green candles are on big volume. So people have actually entered the stock at very strong volumes at about 1.11, 1.10, at 1.2, and at 1.6. They will not let it fall below 1.6. So either you can, depending upon how the script moves on Monday morning in the first half, you
Mhm.
take a decision of take your money home
Mhm.
and re-enter the stock at 1.6.
Yeah, I think that's a
Because
good
this
strategy.
mid Bollinger will give you a good strength of climbing back up.
Thank you, Vivek. Thank you, Kamal.
Most welcome. Most welcome.
Yeah,
Most welcome.
most welcome. So next, shall we take well?
Yeah.
Even this has a similar trend. It's just that it has formed more red candles, but it has also had high volumes on green days. It's on downtrend. It was in oversold position, as you can see. Both Williams R and RSI on 15th of September. It was showing it was on oversold, and then it started taking downward trend. Though it's not a steep downward trend, but I would still expect it to continue downward. Again, even for this, as for the previous stock, you could consider to go buy it around $6 near its mid Bollinger Band. If you are already holding, it's better to sell and take the profit. And if you want to re-enter, wait for some time until it continues on its downtrend and starts taking upward trend. Someone who is interested in taking immediately this week, buy price around the mid Bollinger Band of $6, or if you want to wait further and see that it continues further on downtrend, a buy price around 5.2 with a stop loss of around 4.5. That depends on how it trades further after it touches the mid Bollinger price level of 5.97, that is $6. So at $6, if it starts taking uptrend, that is the time you could enter. Or if it continues going further down, you could consider to buy it around 5.2, or it's still in oversold position, so it's not a good time to enter this, in my view. Vivek sir, would you like to add something to this?
No, I think you're perfect. Just what is his entry price? Are you in the script just now?
Yeah. So I'm holding this almost 6 weeks. My average price is I bought it, the few times. So my average price is 3.5.
Okay.
The current holding is 3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doubling your money. Why do you want to wait?
Yeah.
You
The only
double
thing
your
is like
money.
this is like the telehealth, and there's a lot of buzz around it was telehealth. So I was just wondering, do we see any kind of potential? Have you guys also heard something, or better book a profit and then re-enter again?
Yeah, both Doc and Well, they have had a good outlook from the investors. That's what I have. I have not explored too much in detail, but some of the brief news which I gone through yesterday. Since you already have almost close to 100% return,
Right.
you could sell at 7 if it touches 7 on Monday, which looks unlikely though, and then re-enter.
Siddhartha, do one thing. Sell 75% of your stake at 7 and hold 25 for long term. So whatever
Right.
your
Okay.
position you're holding, sell 75 and take your money home,
Mhm.
and balance is free stock. Do what you
Mhm.
want with it.
That sounds good.
Yeah, and
At least the point is your money comes back into your kitty, and the stock is free. Even if it becomes zero, you will not feel
Lose
bad about
anything.
it.
Yeah. Yep.
You won't feel bad about it. Basically, the idea is that you should not feel bad.
that's right. And once it goes lower under $6, or even if it reaches near its
5.
lower support of $5, you could buy back your 75% stocks again at a lower
Yes.
price.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Any other
Yeah, I
stock?
wanted to ask the one question, Kamal. Based on you, are you able to hear me, Kamal?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
able
Yeah.
to hear.
Yeah, I wanted to ask the question based on your experience in the US stock market. How do you see this now? The election is like quite close, November 3rd. Do you see more volatility because the Trump is not the I mean, there's still like the some dicey situations right in the US. So do you see any risk or the opportunity to take the kind of a swing trade kind of thing, or is better to be the safe and the watch how it goes?
As you would have noticed, the past 2 weeks it has been very volatile.
Yep.
There's one day of green for all the stocks, and it is followed by 2 to 3 days of red, and all the stocks are down.
Yep.
It goes down even further than the price that you would have bought. So it's volatile, and that makes it suitable for swing trade, as you already mentioned. For someone who is able to monitor the stocks, who has free time for monitoring, I would say for them it could be a good time to take advantage of this volatility, enter when it is down, and then sell it within few days or a week when it goes up, and then re-enter again when it goes down. Volatility is also an opportunity for making profit, but if you are not able to track it, if you are not able to monitor, then you might end up losing. So someone who is having time, who is able to track, they can take opportunity to do a swing trade. But if you are thinking for investing for long term, I would say that it could be safer to wait for things to become more stable. So for someone mm, who is interested in holding stocks for long term, unless you have some stocks in your watch list which are much lower than their usual price levels, then you could enter on a red day.
Yeah, the reason I'm asking, Kamal, I'm not able to venture, into the US market yet. In fact, I'm just watching in my watch list. I'm watching this tech stock, especially the Apple and the Microsoft. So I was just wondering, should I take some position? I mean, of course, I will watch the Apple. If it falls, the below 100, then definitely I'll kind of take some. Yeah.
As I was mentioning about Apple while I was analyzing that, if someone is interested in holding for long term, under $100, if it reaches around $96, that would be a good buy price. Even though there is market volatility, you can enter at around 95, 96 and just leave it in your portfolio.
Thank you, Kamal.
Yeah. And in
We
general,
have three more stocks: LAC, TOG, and ANB.
Okay, let's go TOG. I have talked about this stock a lot in the groups because this has been one of the stock which has given good returns for me. I had bought it around April and then sold it around 2-3 weeks back. Currently, it's at 1.55. Last week it was at the lower supports. So if someone has entered in either 1.45 or lower than that, that's a very good buy price with a target of around 2.15. Though it had touched 2.20, it might touch 2.20 again, but a safer target of 2.15 is what I saw when it was around this price level. So someone entered around 1.45, a profit of around 0.70 per stock, sell off around 2.15 would be a very good return for this. If someone wants to enter now, it's still in a price level where it could give a positive return with the same target of around 2.15. It's currently at 1.55, so you would have a 0.60 dollar profit per stock. As you can see, it had on Friday, it formed a green candle with a very high volume, which shows the investors are having confidence on this stock. And both Williams R and RSI is upward, indicating that it's expected to move up further. So Vivek sir, have you entered this or are you waiting to?
I have not entered it. I just saw the chart. That is the reason why I mentioned it to you. Vivek had mentioned it.
Okay.
Yeah, hi.
Vivek must also entered into it. Yes, sorry.
Kamal, I
Yeah,
entered it.
yes.
Yeah,
Okay. So what was your buying price?
around 1.4.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's a lot.
yeah. You have picked up at the lowest in in the last week. So 1.4 is a very good price. I think you, if you want to be really aggressive, you can keep 2.20 because last time when it had gone up, it had reached around 2.113, and then this time it reached 2.20. Only thing is keeping a target at the highest price on the week. There's a only slight risk that the order may not fill. That's why I usually recommend suggest to go for a little lower, which is the closing price. Since you already bought at 1.4, I think a target of 2.15 could be a good target price for you.
Thank you.
And what was the other one?
ENB.
Yes.
I think ENB we discussed it last time also, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we had
I had
discussed.
also seen it on my screeners.
Right, we got this ENB in our screeners as well, based on the filters that that you usually recommend. So ENB is still on downtrend this week. On 5 consecutive days, it has formed a red candle. That too, both RSI and Williams R, though Williams R is in oversold, RSI is closer to 32. Both are downward, indicating it might trade down on Monday again. It's still on downtrend.
Can you take this cursor slightly to your left, to the left of the screen? Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, so I was
32.50.
Right, I was also looking
32.33.
39.
32.33.
I think it would be better to let it
39,
fall
yeah.
further and consider
39 or 33.
39 is here and 33.
34, 33. 34 also is fine. 39 and 34. 34.25, yeah.
Right.
34.30.
Once it enters this
It's basically
30,
consolidating and distributing happening.
yeah.
There are distribution happening on top.
As of now, I would say to watch as it continues on its downtrend, and once
Yeah, it will continue its downtrend further.
it's expected to continue on the downtrend. So once it is around 38, 39, and it still continues on downtrend, it would be better to wait and buy around 30, 34. If it sees to take reverses its trend, buy price around 34, 38.5 could be a time to enter. But that would depend on the trend around that price level. If it takes this support and starts moving up, then you could try to enter. Based on its trend, you could take a decision of whether to enter or wait until it falls around $34. Thanks.
38.50 would be the first entry price for our immediate target of 42.50 or with a target of 45. And if it is still weak, then 34 would be entry price. 34.50 or 34. I think this question was asked by Fasad. This question was asked by Fasad, yes.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to find out how long would it take for it to get to the target price expected?
Fasad, if I remember last week also we had discussed this in our screener, and it had come a week earlier to that also. That means for the 10 consecutive days, it is coming in our screener and it is actually falling.
Right. So should I liquidate it? Because I bought it for 42.
You're holding it at what price?
42.5 or something.
42.
Okay. So then in that case, I would say to wait for some time, and maybe that's my strategy. Maybe VXR or
I agree.
someone else.
It all depends whether you require the funds immediately or can you afford to wait for a month or so.
No, I can wait. Yeah.
Then I would suggest you hold your horses.
Okay.
For a month or so at least, and keep a system sell order at 45.30 or 45.25.
Okay.
So you keep a system order every day at 45.25, that whenever it touches 45.25,
yeah.
or I think you have a system if you're trading that you can keep
Yeah.
it for an order for 90 days,
Yeah.
valid for
Yeah.
90 days.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
in that case, you keep it at 40 by 25, and whenever it touches,
Yeah.
it will liquidate. And till then, my sincere suggestion to you would be don't look at that script,
Yeah.
how it is moving. Because if
Yeah.
it keeps moving down, it will keep giving you
Yeah.
stress.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I would. That's
Really
the best way of not looking at the stock only.
uh, exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And in addition to that, one more kind of strategy which I usually apply is if I have certain stock like this, for an example, I'm saying, and it keeps going down, I wait until it starts taking uptrend and there's a confirmed uptrend. So two green candles, once it forms two green candle, then I would buy because that time it would be at a lower price. So that will bring down my average. So once it goes up, I would still sell at 45 only. But since I buy at a lower price and my average comes down, I need not wait for it to reach at 45. I can even sell at little lower price target because my average itself would have gone down. I apply that strategy in case I have some stock and I have additional fund in my portfolio, and that stock is not occupying higher percentage of my portfolio uh, beforehand itself. Like in current case, if it is taking either 10 to 20% of your portfolio, then you could go for averaging out. If it is already taking 50% of your portfolio, then there is no need to average out because already your portfolio is heavily occupied by that stock. Maybe if Vivek sir would like to comment
I
on it.
think that's a perfect strategy to be utilized. And you average it if it is not a big percentage in the portfolio. Minute to see an uptrend taking up. As Kamal said, two green candles or three green candles, and I enter the stock. Depending upon you want to enter 25% of your current strength or 50% of your current strength or 100% of your current strength, straight drop your portfolio average. But yes, 45 near-term target is feasible. Actually, just check out what happens tomorrow. I have a very strong hunch that two consecutive weeks of coming in screener, it will turn up.
Only thing is RSI has still not fallen into
Yes,
oversold position.
that is why
That,
only worry.
yeah. Though Williams R is in oversold position, but RSI is still under. I mean, it's still above 30. So
Yeah, but then my whole thing is that Williams R has already touched this position four
uh,
times. One, two, three, four.
just a little bit down, and then it has
And
reversed.
even the previous dip and it turned back.
Yeah.
And they come back, come wherever you were.
Here,
So this is second. This is first. Now to your right, in the middle of these two.
okay.
Second,
Mm-hmm.
and then the previous one third, and now the fourth.
Yeah.
There is a high possibility on the fourth dip it may turn around, and RSI may not go into oversold. We'll just turn it around and take it up. Because I look at it this way: your volumes are also slightly higher up. Though it's a red candle. That means some strong hands are coming in. So this could actually turn around on Monday. So my suggestion is just wait and watch on Monday what happens. It could turn around and go up.
It is at its previous support. The
Absolutely,
previous
that's the reason why.
yeah.
That's the reason why I said so. It's already at a very strong support of 40. So it
Yeah.
could be a high possibility turning around and then going to 45 or 44. Wherever you get a chance, get out at 44, 45, get out.
But there is no need to sell it now at a loss.
No need to
Is
sell it now at a loss. You're not at a major loss. A $2 dip is not a major dip. That's about 5% dip only. Are you satisfied with the answer or you want some more discussions? Yes,
Thank
sir.
you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate. You gave me so much time. Thank you.
Thank you, Fasan. Kamal, next is LAC,
yeah,
battery stock of US.
right.
I think US का ही है ये भी NASDAQ का ही है. LAC नहीं ये तो TSX पे भी है.
LSE, I took the New York.
You took the NASDAQ, but look at the TSX.
Okay.
Either way, it will not be a difference. So in anticipation of the battery day.
That's right. On 5 continuous days, that means the entire trading week was forming green candle.
Green.
Even
And
though
with good
market
volumes.
with this, though it is in overbought position, you might expect that it might form a green candle again on Monday and maybe on Tuesday. But after that, it might fall very hard.
Kamal, look at the same script on NASDAQ. What is the script showing there? I don't know. I just want to check out कि क्या हो क्या रहा है. NASDAQ पे क्या दे रहा है वो? NSE में क्या देता है? हाँ वही NSE में. Same thing है.
Same. RSI is upward. Somehow Williams R has turned down.
But it can always turn back up because RSI has still given you more space to move.
Certainly, I expect that on
I think
Monday.
they are waiting for the battery day.
Right. That's why on Monday and Tuesday, we can still expect it to move upward. But after that, it might fall to cover because there is gap up opening here. If someone is already having, it would be good to sell on Tuesday morning or sometime on Tuesday. Once you see that it has started moving down, it could immediately sell. Or have
what time is the announcement from Tesla coming in? Any idea?
The event?
Yeah, what time is the event happening? Or what time is
I think September
Musk,
September 24, right? Come on.
September 22nd. It's on September
22nd.
Yeah.
22nd.
But what time? What time is what I want to know. Any idea what time is the event happening? Local time. Because the reason is stock markets may you will buy on a rumor and sell on confirmation.
So it's on September 22nd, 4:30 p.m. EST.
4:30, that is after the stock market is over.
Yeah.
I would suggest then you just play on till Tuesday, and by the close of Tuesday, take your profits and get out, irrespective of what happens. Because the stock markets are always one very standard rule of stock market is buy on rumor and sell on confirmation. So minute Mr. Musk opens his mouth on Tuesday evening, Wednesday it has already been factored in and it has been discounted for. So then the selling will start. So take your profits as much as you can and leave some cake crumbs on the table for the next trader. That is my way of looking at when I'm playing on rumor on news-based stocks. I use that rule.
So it has a ATR of 0.75 and it's currently at 10.3. A target above 11. If someone is selling on Tuesday, you can have 1.5. So around 11.8. You could have a target of around 11.5 or 11.8.
That's right. Are they talking about lithium batteries or talking about some other kind of batteries?
So the company name is Lithium Americas.
But if they're doing lithium American, they will be doing lithium batteries.
Actually, I think the news is they found a very big lithium deposit in California side, which is Tucker Pass something. So that's why I think their stock has gone up, and also due to this battery day, they are expecting some collaboration with Tesla. So that's why I think it's going up, but I'm not sure.
Possible.
So are you holding this stock?
Yeah, I bought it at 8. So I think I will exit like as per your comment on Tuesday in the mid somewhere I'll exit in the afternoon.
Yeah, that would be good time.
That is the perfect decision. By about 12:30 or 1:30 in the afternoon, whatever price, take your money and enjoy.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks.
Welcome.
And one more question, like for this election volatility and all, is it good idea to divert our funds into silver or gold for long term for like next year, SLV or those kind of funds?
You're asking about moving your investment to commodities?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
It depends upon what you're looking for. If you're planning to hold them, buy now and hold it for long term, you
Like
could.
during the election, I move it to silver or something, and then after elections and everything stabilizes, then again move those funds back to stocks or something. So that was my query.
Okay.
But I mean, just to add, to that question, I mean, do we foresee, a major correction in the market, that the market will, the complete collapse, and there will be complete kind of, downtrend because of this election thing? Kamal?
As we are seeing, volatility would be there. Now, based on the election results, obviously, depending on who wins, if Trump wins again, then you could see it going further, and some other candidate wins and the market is not in favor, you could see it dip. If you would like to shield yourself or take a more safer approach on liquidating your funds, you could either keep it in your account itself. So if in case after elections the stocks go down, you have your funds to buy the stocks at a cheaper price. If you have invested in some other like commodities, gold and silver, now it depends on what portfolio you're using. I think Questrade allows trading in commodities. So if you're using the same platform and if you think you would be able to liquidate funds from other investment, then you could go with that strategy of temporarily moving your investment to commodities until the election is done, and maybe just before the results come out you could liquidate it back and then keep your funds ready. But if you are thinking to hold it for the long term, then maybe you could divide your investment. Half the investment you could move to commodities and half of them you could keep it here. That would keep you like ready if in case there's an opportunity after the elections to get in at a good rate. If the dip like we had seen around March, not that huge dip, but there would be a dip. We are already seeing, as you can see, NASDAQ it in last around 10 days or so, in 2 weeks, it has undergone correction already. And since from March, it has rallied a lot. Going further down is still a possibility. So if you would like to take a safer approach, you could consider to allocate half of your funds maybe in another investment. Half you could still keep it here in case it's a good opportunity to buy during that time.
And just to add on to what Kamal has said, guys, another thing what we need to remember is in few of the countries, the second wave has also started and they're not expecting the vaccine anytime soon, though there are multiple trials going on. And another point to notice is the Fed has been pumping in lots of money. So, and then they've been giving these benefits to the unemployed people. So we would need to even understand like when this ends, there might be a crash. As Kamal has mentioned, it might not be as huge as March, or we never know. So it's always safe to just be on the safe side, just 1-2 weeks before the election, before the result, because even if Trump wins, we never know like which way the market is going to go, because they cannot always keep on pumping in trillions of dollars into the market. And with unemployment also going up, we never know like when it's going to take a reversal. Just to add on to it, I might be right or wrong, but just based on my analysis and what I've been reading.
So like, is it a good idea? Like whenever the market falls, it's better to move into commodities, because during this last crash due to COVID, all the gold and silver, it went up like anything. Then again, it's slowly coming down. So that was my question, like whether it's good idea to move, buy some commodity funds.
Yeah, so if you're planning that, good time would be just before the election and before results come out, you invest there and also keep some funds here as well. By the time results come, if you are holding gold stocks that time, and like if the trend is similar to what happened during the market crash, if you are holding, then you would be in a position to take the profit and sell if gold and silver other commodities are high that time. And having fund in the investment in the stock trading account would help you to buy the stocks which are low that time. So that's why I was saying about keeping half the funds here and half for your commodities. As Aditya mentioned, you could liquidate it now itself if you are planning to kind of distribute your investment. We are already seeing that there is a correction going on. So with this downtrend, you would not want to lose further if you are already holding some stocks. So you could liquidate if you are during this phase, if you have made a profit, you could liquidate and start distributing your investment, be it commodity or also if just holding in your portfolio itself.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
Kamal.
Kamal.
Thank you so much.
Vivek sir, would you like to
No, I
mention
think
anything based
I
on your?
think you, I think you're perfectly well decided on that. Well articulated and very well thought out.
Thank you. So,
Well, Kamal, I have selected two stocks for you to discuss.
okay.
I think I'm going to enter these stocks Monday or Tuesday. First is FNV, Franco
Yeah,
Nevada,
yeah, it's a good stock. It's
and
gold.
next is the PXT,
So
Parex Resources.
FNV on TSX.
Yeah, all TSX. I only touch TSX.
Okay. FNV, it has undergone correction and now it's at a good buy price, I would say. A small, maybe a
185.
little further, yeah, 180, 185 to 187. There's a
Yeah.
the previous 187, and here it closed at 187. This time it closed at 187.997, so 188. Since you are aggressive, you can have a buy price set at 185. 186 would be better, I would say. 185.7, so 186 would be better buy price to set. As I can see that there are supports here as well. 186 looks to be a good buy price for you. If someone wants to have a little lenient buy price, a buy price of around 187 with a target price
205 and 220.
220 would be a good sell price for this. So if you buy around 185 and sell around 220, it's $35 per share, close to 30.
Or a 205. First target 205, next target 222.
First target could be 205 and second target could be 220.
And do you buy it immediately or do you buy it on Tuesday, Wednesday?
I would wait because I can see that Williams R and
There's a
RSI
chance
both
of
are
it coming
downward.
down.
Yeah, both are downward. So I would wait for a couple of days. Maybe Tuesday or Wednesday could be good day to
Enter the trade.
enter. Yeah, because last time when it went down, though at this range it had reversed the trend again here, but once it also went down when it around 10th of August. So I would wait and see how it trades on Monday. If it is going further down, then it would touch 185 either on Monday evening or Tuesday. So
Monday, Tuesday easily.
yeah, so that would be good time to enter. Along with this, you could also check there's AEM, which is cheaper. I believe it should be following similar, but it's still in mid Bollinger. So I think FNV is at a time where you could buy it faster because it's touching its lower Bollinger Band. And this will still continue on downtrend.
This will take some time.
Yeah, the point what I was saying is both are on in the same sector, so you could also watch AEM as well. Yeah, what was the second stock you mentioned?
PXT, Parrot, Express, and T. P for Parrot, X for Zebra, Express, and T for T.
Parex
Yeah, Parex Resources.
Parex Resources, it on 16th of September, it was in oversold position and then it started taking uptrend. So we see on 17th and 18th formed green candles. So if you have entered already around $15, that was
No, I'm going to enter. I'm going to enter tomorrow.
yeah. So maybe tomorrow early, if you can enter, then it would be good. I am expecting it to form green candle on Monday.
Monday also, yes.
Yeah. Target price 19.30 could be a good target price for this. So with a buy price of around, if it is 1525, 1540, I think 15.45, even
High of yesterday and
15.3.
day before.
Yeah,
High of yesterday and day before is 1545.
high is
So
15.
1545,
Yeah, so
1542, 1522.
right. So 1545 would be,
Good
yeah.
entry price.
You could see if maybe first you could set 1530. If it today itself you could set 1530. If it doesn't execute, then maybe Monday morning you could change it to 1545. Because I see that on 2 consecutive days it closed on 1525.
You know what I'll do tomorrow? Now, if I'm sharing my trade secret, I'll know what I'll do tomorrow. What is the low of yesterday? 1502.
Right.
And the day before that, low on Thursday, 1484. I would keep a buy at 1505, a limit buy at 1505 with a stop of 1480, 1480 or 1475. Now, this is what I'm going to talk about being a very aggressive trader. I have placed an order of 1505 or 1510 with a stop of 1480 or 1475. If it works in my favor, I go for a straight target of 1850. First target of 1850. No, I'm not even looking at 1850, capping of that.
Mhm.
So what is my stop loss in this? About 20 cents, 0.2.
Yeah.
And what's my target?
It,
3.5.
so it's about,
Calculate the R&R,
yeah,
risk reward.
quite aggressive.
Huh?
It's quite aggressive RNR.
Absolute aggressive. Absolutely aggressive. I'm working on a very, very strong, narrow stop loss with a straight this thing. And what have I done? I've taken the lowest low of the last 5 working days, 5 or 10 working days, whatever it is. The low is 1482, 84 on
Yeah.
Thursday. Thursday was 1484, am I right?
Yeah.
I'm giving you 1480.
Okay. Even further down.
I'm keeping it 4 cents lower. I'm not looking at the old data. Last 10 days, the lowest low of last 10 days.
It is 1484.
Right? I'm taking it 1480. So even if I lose only 25.25. But if I gain 3.5.
That too, losing is in a worst case because the indicators are
Are in my favor.
Yeah, are in
Are in
indicating
my favor.
upward trend. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this looks to be a good to enter. I would like to mention this, that I was saying confirmation of uptrend. So as you can see here, 2 green candles and Williams are moving upward after hitting its lower point, which is matching
4
with
times.
its, yeah.
Almost 4 times. But then it is falling all through and through.
Yeah, that's why we are expecting that on Monday it would be a green candle.
Like,
For
friends, here what I'm trying to tell you is I'm taking only a 25, a quarter of a dollar as a risk because I'm aggressing. Now, even if I take 10 such trades, but 3 of my trades are success, only 30% success rate, my success rate shoots up because I'm working on a very short stop loss. I will hit 7 stop losses. That means I will lose almost $1.75 per script. But one trade will give me $3.50. If I take 3 trades, it will give me $10, $10.5. So I'm willing to lose $2 and earn 10.5. So with a 30% strike rate, I'm not even doing 50%, I'm doing 30%. That means 7 out of my 10 trades I will fail. With only 3 successful trades, I earn much more. These are the trades which one must find out.
yeah, and this one is in quite favorable position, wherein entering this, it's more of a success looking trade because it has already started taking uptrend. Chances of it going down as per the indicators looks very less likely. Any other stock? I
You want
don't.
one more stock?
No, I was just checking. We have 3 minutes to go, and I don't see
Can we look at
PD here.
ACB? If
ACB.
anyone, yeah, ACB.to. If anyone doesn't have anything, you can look at it.
Yeah, means I was looking for PD. I think he requested for options.
Oh yeah, please go ahead with that. Then we can look at mine. No problem, please.
No, we have just 3 minutes remaining. Maybe next time if he is there, then we can discuss in detail. Shall we take this as the last talk? We have 3 minutes. So are you holding ACB?
No, not yet. I'm planning to enter it because whenever there is earning, right, it always goes up. So that is the reason. So this week they said they are earning. So I'm not sure whether it would be a good time because always before the earnings it goes down, and then during the earning time it starts to go up a bit.
So it has been on downtrend, and both Williams R and RSI it's in oversold position. The earnings is 22nd. Maybe
Tuesday.
yeah, you can buy on Monday towards the close or on Tuesday. When is the earnings? Is it in the morning or pre-market or after the market?
I think most of it happens after the market. Mostly, I might need to recheck that once again.
Yeah, because still it has not touched the lower Bollinger Band. I would say a buy price of, even if you are entering on Monday, it's currently 8.62. Looking at the previous history, it seems 7.85 or 8.25. I'm expecting it to form a red candle on Monday based on the RSI since it is still downward. Williams R has moved upward, but if it forms a red candle on Monday, a buy price around 8.25 or 8.7 since previous low was 7.9. So buy price around 8.25 or $8. Anyways, you'll be selling it after the news, right?
Oh yeah, I just hold it for a week, 4 or 5 days. If you look at it, that's what happens. After the earnings, right? Just within the same week or 4 or 5 days, it just goes up 20-30%, and that's it.
Kamal, just check the previous earning apart from the one this thing.
Apart from this,
Apart from May, prior to the May, February,
so
it
this
was minus 14. Still, what happened?
still it went up in the previous earnings as well.
How much?
So it closed on 24.73. It had gone up close to 27.5, so around $3. $3
So
net.
8%.
If we go even further, it's a similar
Yes.
pattern. Yeah.
Yes.
So it closed.
And what is the earning expectation on this earning? What was it expected and what did it perform?
I expect it to be
0.6.
negative. Yeah, it's minus 0.6.
And the previous earning was also minus or plus?
It was also minus.
Minus 137. And the earning prior to that, minus 14.
Yeah,
And irrespective of the earning, it is giving you a
30.
few percentage point bump ups.
Yeah.
So yes, for a 5-day swing trade, it could be a good buy.
Yeah, that's a good observation.
Yeah, I was just looking at it, and I would say it might go up to around 11, 12. I'm not expecting more than that. That too on a high. I wouldn't say more than that. I'm looking at the mid-lower Bollinger Band. Yeah, if you can go to the mid one, the mid
Bollinger Band is approximately what?
Yeah, so I'm just looking.
Just scroll up. Yeah, over there.
That's it.
Around 11. Yeah,
11.
around 11.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. Between
That's
8 to
$3.
Yeah.
$3 is almost going to be 40%. At
So,
8, $3 will almost be about 40%.
Yeah, around 38-40%. That's true.
If you buy at around 8.25 or 8.5 and you sell around 10,
11, 10.95 or 11. That would be a good one, yeah.
Yeah. If anyone is interested, also you can just have a look at it. Of course, again, do your due diligence just in case.
So I think you've already tempting me enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have 2 stocks already finalized for tomorrow.
Yeah, and this is one more in addition to that.
Yeah. I'm taking ACB and my PXT.
Okay.
I'm dropping the expensive one.
We are
FNB I'm
keeping our
dropping.
fingers crossed for you, sir.
Yeah, this is normal. Trading में ups and downs. What's up, Kamal?
Oh,
Kamal, क्या बोलता है? Should we do it? What do you suggest? Should we do it? What's your take?
for this ACB and PXT.
ACB and PXT.
Yeah, ACB. I think Aditya has done his due diligence, and which looks to be very
Very
trustworthy.
lucrative.
Yeah.
Yes.
Guys, I didn't do my due diligence. You guys helped me do it, so the credit goes to you. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it based on all your
No,
meetings
but
and sessions.
no, Aditya,
No,
but
no,
observing so much on earnings, I would have never done that.
yeah. Even though the earnings expected and estimated are negative, but the stock moves up. This
Stock
is
is
a
still moving up.
this is a very keen observation. Thanks for sharing.
Even in September last year, the earnings
It was negative. It went.
it was almost zero.
Yeah.
It was estimated to be almost zero, and then it crashed down.
It went up and then crashed down. So
Then it went up and then crashed down. Yes.
yeah.
इसके पहले की earning नहीं है.
Yes, we have here.
यहाँ पे भी ऊपर गया.
Yeah. So Aditya has got a right strategy for trading ACB.
Guys, another one to look at is, if anyone is interested, can look at Nike as well, because they've got most of their operations in China, which has opened up and they did well. Again, but do your due diligence. So even for this, right, whenever there is this earnings, right, it goes up, even for Nike, just a bit. Even if you look at the previous one, so you got the earnings this week. Just look at this as well.
As per the indicators, it is on downtrend. This looked to me a bit risky to enter.
Yeah, but if you look at the earnings, because you got the earnings this week, right? Same like the other one. Whenever there's earnings, it goes up a bit, just a bit. But this again, do your due diligence.
Yeah, here on the earnings, on the day of earning, it went up and then the next day it was down. Whereas this particular, it could form a similar if it forms a green candle here, because the previous 2 days are red candle and then it forms a green candle on the day of earnings.
Go back for some more time, some more previous earnings after that.
So I think if someone is entering into this before the earnings, on the day of earning, you should exit once the earnings is reported, because the next day after earnings, it is forming a red candle. The same thing is here. So if you are entering this, I would say that you should exit on the day of earning, so you don't lose on the next day. Here it shows green, and for this one, I would say it would be safer to exit on the day of earning. For ACB, you could still hold for one more day.
And Kamal, one more thing that if you want to look at is V by NE. This is again for a bit long term, 2-3 weeks. V by NE. It's been going up in the past few days.
What's the first?
V Y NE. Yeah, it's a US stock. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, it's on uptrend and has, as per Williams, it has reached overbought position and downwards, whereas RSI is still kind of starting to bend. So you are already holding it, or?
Yeah, I bought this at around 1.68 or something. Yeah, 1.6 or 1.69, and I'm looking at a target of 2.5 in the next few weeks.
Is there any positive news for this?
No, but I know this was this thing, what do you call pharma, this thing which I've been tracking for the past few weeks, wherein how it's been going. So I saw that there was a trend reversal during the first week of September, first or second week. Until then, it was almost like a bit going down, going up. And then the trend reversal. So if it goes up, right, I think first target would be around 2.3 or something. And then 2.5 and 3 is on a higher rate, but that might be, I'm not sure whether it's going to go up to 3 right at the moment, but 2.3 to 2.5 is what I'm looking at in the next few weeks. Again, do your due diligence.
Yeah, I would say the current price level is also at, if you since you have bought at 1 point, since you have bought at 1.6, you might consider to hold. But if someone else is all holding, 1.85 also looks to be immediate target.
It was a resistance which it actually broke. It broke a bit, so that is the reason we are looking at the next one.
Because the wick on top in the last candle is higher than 1.85.
Yeah, correct, true.
The next is
next target is 2.3.
2.3 and
2.5 or 2.6 or something. Yeah, that's the one.
2.6.
2.6.
2.3, 2.6.
Next target you could have 2.3 or 2.6.
The last candle, there is a selling pressure. It is not. It wanted to go up, but they have hammered it down back.
Yeah. So maybe you might have to.
So
You
you
might have
may
to,
have to be, you may have to struggle to take it up.
otherwise you
So
might have to
Aditya,
wait for some few
some more
more
weeks,
weeks.
some more time.
Yeah, it's a long term, as I mentioned. 2-3 weeks is the minimum time that's going to take, not in the next few days.
More, I would think.
If you see much longer term,
Aditya, if you look at the last, the Bollinger Band right from July,
Okay.
July onwards, or let's say June on, mid-May, or even May onwards, June to today, the Bollinger Band is squeezing and becoming narrower and narrower. So there is distribution or there is accumulation happening now, right from July and August and September. There is somebody who is accumulating in between this band.
Yeah, correct. And they just want to push it up, and I feel it's going to be one push up, is what I feel.
Yes. So that one major push will be required to take it out, take it into a new orbit.
yeah. So if you are holding for longer time,
If you are willing to hold it for a long time, it will be good. It will be a very good buy.
yeah.
To be honest, this is the stocks wherein I invested only, I would say $100. So I'm not looking at too much of a profit on that.
Then you can, then might as well pump in $200 more and forget it here.
Yeah, I might do that. So just wanted to
Where
understand.
100 is going, 200 more can also go in.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. So that's what I just wanted to check. If this is something I would wanted your analysis as well. If you guys really feel it might go up, I would put in another extra 100, $200 so that I can make that another extra 1 to 100.
Yeah, comfortably. But then don't look at a target of 2.5. Then look at a much longer target.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it has potential to go.
Then look at a
much higher.
target of 7.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that will be
Then,
around 3-4 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
then you look at the target, even if it's 1 year down, you should not bother about it.
Yeah, I would say I can just leave that for 300-400 to the side.
Yeah. I mean, you look at that script only on Saturday evenings.
You might watch it. If it goes down, you can pick some more and
You
then
might
keep
as well
it.
buy more at about 1.4, 1.4 or 135.
Then in that case, I'll sell it at the moment, and then if it comes down, I'll buy more. I can do that.
Yeah, you can also
Yeah.
do that. But then
Yeah.
currently you're only on a profit of what? 0.2 or 0.13.
He bought at 1.66, so it is 0.2.
Yeah,
It is
1.6.
yeah.
Yeah, I would
So
say around 20 cents or something, 18 cents.
18 cents.
Yeah, not much around. I would say a profit of around $6 or something, $5-6, not more than
That's all right. I mean, never look at the profit value in terms of dollars.
that. True.
Always look at it in terms of percentages.
percentage.
So 0.2 on 1.6 is about 12.5%.
Yeah, I made around close to 13%. Yeah.
12.5% or 13%. Yes, that's good. Yeah. In a matter of 4 days, 5 days. How long?
Yeah,
Did
it's
you,
just been a week. Last week, I think I bought it
So
around.
five working days, 12% is good. Yeah.
yeah, you would have bought either on 14th September, I guess. 1.66, 14th or 15th. Just
Yeah, I think
matter
around
of
50,
two.
1.68. Yeah, around that time. Yeah, around 14th. I think 14th. Yeah, 1.68 is what I bought it at.
Yeah. So on this 14th and within matter of 4 days, you are around 13%.
Yeah, in fact, it went up to 1.95, but
Yeah.
I didn't sell it. I thought let me look at it if it goes to 2.2 or something.
Yeah. So next target you could keep as 2.3 if you are holding for short. Means about 1 to 2 week based on how it is trading this week. And next target, as you were expecting, you could keep 2.5, 2.6. And once it goes lower, you can pick some more and keep it for longer term if you wish, around $7 as a target for that.
Got it. Thanks for this comment. Thanks, Vivek sir.
Anything else do you want to discuss, or shall we call it off for the day? We have already crossed 3. It might be getting late for Vivek sir.
No, it's only 12:40.
Yeah, I think this week I think we've got quite a few good stocks we can look at, to be honest.
Okay, sir. Any?
Kamal, ye kaam kar.
Mhm.
Can you check up one more? Let me just see. Check out Rogers Communication, RCI.B, or you try Kiera Corporation. I don't know what is Kiera.
KEY?
Yeah, KEY.
Yeah. So we have Rogers Communication.
RCI.B.
Yeah. We have
Yeah.
RCI, and it's on downtrend. Williams R has become flat. RSI is still downwards. Good. It's at a very good buy price. It has gone down below its previous supports. It has closed at the same price previously. So if it goes down further,
This is 48. 48, see the 48. 47.30.
this was back in March. I was,
March 20.
yeah, March
That
23rd.
that is not very far away.
Yeah, it was
Just around the COVID.
yeah, on the market crash time.
Yes. Oh, market crash time. Yeah. So then you ignored that date.
Yeah, that's why I was not going that far. I,
All right. Then 50, 51, 80, 75, 50,
yeah.
75.
So 50.75 looks to me a good position to enter because it closed on around that price, and then the previous day, 2 days previous to that, it touched around that. So I would say a buy
Correct.
price for this around 50.85 or 50.9 with a target of
They are into telecommunications, right?
yeah. Rogers Communication is into telecommunication.
Target of 57.
Yeah, with a target of 57.3 or even 59 if someone wants to
60.
hold it little longer. So for entering, I would say it's better to watch for a couple more days because it looks to be on
No.
downtrend.
Wait and watch.
Yeah,
Yes. Wait and watch.
it could still continue further downwards. So it would be better to wait. Maybe sometime mid of this week, it might enter. Uh, it might start to reverse its trend. That would be good time to enter.
And look at key now. KEY.
Okay, right. It's energy. It's into oil and gas.
No.
And see, there
No.
has been consecutive.
Still some
Yeah,
downtrend left.
yeah.
Still some time left.
I would suggest also to just watch this to go further. Its downtrend might continue.
नहीं अपना वही दो ठीक है अपना.
Yeah.
PXT and Aurora, cannabis, ACB and PXT.
Yeah. So for this one, if someone would still like to watch for buying, I would say a buy price around 19.4 or 19.3. There's a support here. 19.3 would be a price that you could consider to look. It's still on downtrend, so it should reach that price. Even for short-term target, it doesn't look to give a much profit return in terms of percentage. If you see,
It's a very short target.
yeah, it has been consolidating in this range for quite a while.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I would
I
prefer
would avoid it.
yeah, TOG over this because both are in the same sector.
Yes, and TOG was a better script. I remember seeing that.
Yeah. TOG it has started on uptrend as well. I have been tracking it for a long time. So
All right.
considering its range, I would suggest to go for TOG compared to this. Okay. And any other stocks, sir?
मेरा कुछ नहीं है. I think we have Prasad has talked about TD, Domino Bank.
TD?
Yeah, TD.
TD, yes.
Dominion Bank. I think the support is still there below.
Yeah, it's still on downtrend and
At 58.
right. So correct buy price would be around
58.70.
58.70 is the buy price. I think we had discussed about this.
We have discussed this earlier also, yes.
Yeah. So
I think
58.70
about 3 weeks back. 3 weeks back we talked about it.
and it has not reached that support level. So 58.70 would be a good buy price for this with a short-term target of 66.70. 66.
That's right.
66.70 would be a good short-term price for this. So even for this, it's better to watch for a few more days.
Yeah, I
Williams
would
are
say
and RSI
think
are
about
on
it next
downtrend.
Monday. Think about buying it on next Monday, not before that.
Yeah, usually Fridays are days where some of the stocks go down. Coming Friday or Monday after that. Anything else we would like to discuss for this?
No, I'm done. Unless somebody else wants to talk about it and discuss some other stocks.
Aditya, Vivek, Fasad.
I'm good. Thank you so much for this, Kamal. Thank you.
Okay, then I think, are we good for this week?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we've got a few of
Thank you,
them to
Kamal.
look at. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you,
Thank
Vivek
you,
sir.
Kamal.
Thank you, Aditya.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Vivek.
Kamal. Thank you, everybody.
Thank
Thank
you.
Thanks,
you.
everyone. Have a
Thank
great
you,
week
everyone.
and happy trading.
You too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All of you.
Yeah. All of you have a happy trading week. Keep safe.
First enjoy your weekend, then talk about trading here. Your weekend is still continuing.
Yeah, for us,
Yeah.
it is happy laundry and happy grocery for us.
I've already done that. All right.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Bye.
Take
Take
care,
care.
everybody.
Bye.
Everyone, stay safe. Bye.
Bye.